Hey, y'all, and welcome to this week's episode of Let's Chat with Curry and Adrian. I'm Curry Terrell. With me, as always, the incredible Adrian McMillan.
I'm here.
How are you doing?
Well, Patrick gave me feedback just now that I breathed too heavily on the podcast, so I'm going to be silent.
It was one time.
It was just one time. Okay.
Okay. How's life?
Fine. It's totally fine. Totally fine.
Anything exciting happened this week?
I can't think of anything.
I can.
What?
Wicked.
Oh, yeah, the Q&A. You saw 2 Q&As.
Don't say, oh, yeah, the Q&A. You just told me earlier you loved it.
Yeah, it was great. It was really fantastic.
We went to Wicked on Thursday. We saw Cynthia and John M. Chu and Mark Platt and the editor.
Mm-hmm.
And
Marion,
yes. And I thought his part was fascinating, too.
They were all great.
I always feel bad for when they have them grouped with people like that because I'm like, oh, and the editor's here.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody. And I looked, everybody in the rows in front of us that were taking pictures and videos were cropping him out.
Me too.
As did I.
I did too.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And Tuesday I went with Julie and saw it over here with Billy and Ariana. That was wild and cool.
Wow.
Fascinating.
So that was your what time?
On Thursday, 12th time.
12th.
Do you have instinct to see it again?
Yes, but I have one specific location in mind, and it's at the Academy Museum. And I know it will play there. There's no doubt in my mind it will.
Yeah.
Because they always do a wild card,
mm-hmm.
and then they play 6, usually 4, 5, 6 movies that won some of the major awards. So it's Best Picture, Costume,
Foreign
Makeup.
Language.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So surely Wicked will be, I think, one of those. And if it's not, then I think the wild card.
I hope
Don't you think?
I really want to see it there.
Yeah, what else would be a wild card movie out of the Oscar nominees?
I don't know. That's the one to me.
But I would go see all of if The Brutalist wins Best Picture, I will go watch it at the Academy Museum. No. The Substance.
A Complete Unknown.
I would go to there. Yeah, I would go there again.
Yeah, I would too.
But I'm very excited for that.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
I have 3 streaming movies I want to hear your take on.
Okay.
Or check your temperature on.
Okay.
The movie with Will Ferrell and Reese Witherspoon on Prime.
Absolutely not.
Okay. The movie where Amy Schumer's pretending to be pregnant.
No.
Bridget Jones.
100% no.
Did you see the last one?
No.
Did you see the first 2?
I saw one of them in theaters with you.
That was the last one.
Yeah.
And you didn't like it?
No.
Did you like the first one?
I couldn't tell you.
I think the first one is the greatest rom-com of all time.
That's not true.
I actually think it is true. You would say it is. Exactly.
Away we go.
Adrian, Away We Go. Yeah, I do love Away We Go, so I don't even want to drag it, but it is not better than friggin'
Ollie
Bridget
agrees.
Jones. Ollie, cut it out. Okay, we're going to start this one by talking about the most important award show of the last week, which is the Grammys.
Wow.
Last Sunday. You watched the whole thing at your mom's? Or you watched it here?
I watched almost the whole thing.
Okay.
And then I finished it here, or I caught the rest of it here. I can't remember.
Loved, hated. What'd you feel?
I thought it was the best Grammys of recent memory.
Yeah, the performances were unreal.
So good. It flowed really well. Obviously, it focused a lot on the LA fires, but otherwise, very entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Very entertaining. I loved when that firefighter announced Beyonce as the winner
Obsessed.
of Album of the Year.
What a perfect way to end the award show.
Love it. And she said she is obsessed with Beyonce.
You could tell.
Yeah.
She was thrilled.
Yeah.
Also, just to be a part of that moment, how cool.
Exactly.
Favorite performance, least favorite performance?
Favorite performance, probably Ray.
She was unreal.
Doechii.
Doechii was amazing.
Chapel Roan was really great.
Yep, she was amazing.
That's all I can think of.
Sabrina.
She was fantastic.
I loved it.
Who were the guys that performed? Benson Boone.
Benson Boone, Teddy Swims.
He was good. Cynthia Erivo.
Shakira.
No, I don't even remember watching that.
She was later.
Cynthia was amazing.
Cynthia was amazing, but that was the peak of Quincy Jones.
Yeah, she should have been the end.
It got lost after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Benson Boone was fine. What was wrong?
It's just kind of, he's like a one-hit wonder to me.
I know.
So it's like,
tough.
it's a hard song.
It's tough. Like, the Grammys are a celebration of, they tell them apparently they want them to perform the song that they are nominated for. Mm-hmm. Like, the Grammys request that you're performing, like, but you want them to sing, like, it's kind of sad too. Like, you think Shabuzi, he has one song that has blown up for him. Mm-hmm. He obviously sang it. It was one of the biggest songs of the year. It's one of the biggest songs of all time. Mm-hmm. But then it's like, also, this is a huge opportunity for him to maybe sing something new. Same with Teddy Swims. Same with Benson Boone. Yeah, it's like you might want to like help them move forward by letting them sing another song, a different song. But I thought I loved that part where they were just going back to back to back.
That was amazing. It was really amazing.
Yeah, they were a good time. Were you thrilled for Beyonce?
I did a backflip right here.
I have one gripe about Beyonce.
What?
I wish her security guard would sit down.
Julius.
I understand it's Beyonce. She needs to have security. But you're at the Grammys. You're 10 feet from Taylor Swift. You're in an area that is secured.
Do you mean on camera? Like when the show is going on? I don't notice him at all.
He was behind her the whole time, standing up behind her table. He walked up to behind her on the stage. He was there the whole time. Didn't move. I
kind of get that. What if somebody's thrown the stage?
Yeah. I was just like, sit down. Nobody else has their security.
You did have another issue. You had another gripe about Beyonce. You didn't like that she acted surprised that she won the country album. I don't mean to air your grievances.
That's fine. That's not a grievance. I was like, oh, I mean, duh. She also sat down 1 second before the award.
Yeah, so I thought not duh.
I mean, I don't know. I don't believe that I think people know when they're going to win or not win. Because the thing is, a lot of people thought the Beatles were going to win. Mm-hmm. And as soon as Paul McCartney wasn't sitting there, I said, oh, they're not going to win. He would not be there.
So you think they're telling them in advance?
I think she knew it was her time. Why would she walk in 1 minute before that category started?
Wasn't it the first category?
No.
It was the second? Well, because you didn't do red carpet either.
No, which I don't always love that either. No. Everybody should be seated. It's like, who was last night? Mikey Madison was late. Girl, where you at? It's time at the Critics' Choice Award. It's time. When the award show starts, everybody else is sitting there. You can't be too. You can't be too. Album of the year, as it should be.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
We're about to fight to the death for concert tickets, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
I think I am nervous.
Me too. Oh, and don't let me forget, I need to check those Kelly tickets.
Oh, yeah. Critics' Choice Awards, any thoughts?
No.
Chelsea, did you see any of Chelsea?
Just the milk part. I was like, this is so old. Like,
yeah.
And also, like, it didn't land. Like, nobody was laughing until he said it 3 times. That was bizarre.
You saw her Ariana joke?
No. I heard, though, that people were not happy about.
She made a comment about Ariana that was dating a munchkin.
Yeah.
And people didn't really laugh. And then she was like, no, it's a good thing. And they kind of laughed. Also, people were laughing because it's Chelsea.
Yeah.
Not that it was a good joke. But some of her jokes, I mean, I love her, so I'm not a good...
So do I. But you watched the whole thing from start to finish?
I watched like an hour 45 of it, and then we left. Because it was like an afternoon.
I don't really, when I think about like Oscars predictors, I don't think of the Critics' Choice Awards.
No.
It does not seem as, like there's not as much notoriety behind it in my mind.
No.
But I mean, it's certainly a big deal. Like, and it helps the conversation be propelled. But
yeah,
like Anora winning Best Picture, I don't know that really means it's going to win Best Picture at.
No.
And if anything, the Golden Globes to me is a better predictor of kind of what could happen.
Yeah.
But I'm thrilled Demi Moore won.
Yeah.
I'm thrilled. That's it.
The 4 acting nominees have basically won everything at this point.
But they did an ensemble as well, right?
Conclave.
To Conclave. So maybe they'll win at SAG.
I know.
But SAG Best Ensemble is basically Best Picture there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, who knows?
And also, I think the only thing that's really going to throw things now is all the stuff with Carla
Oh my God.
could obviously impact.
I know we haven't been on since all of that has happened.
Yeah, if you're not familiar, the main actress in Amelia Perez has had a lot of problematic tweets resurface.
Beyond.
And
outright racist, xenophobic, all of those things that you can think of.
every like thing that you could be canceled for, she tweeted about.
Yeah.
Almost like Kanye.
Yes.
It was very
Which is why I say it's beyond problem. It's like you're just racist. You know what I mean? That's not a problematic. You're just racist.
Exactly.
That's it,
and
you know?
and it can't even be hidden under the like guise of she was trying to be funny. She's trying to be serious.
Oh,
like
yeah,
she'd be
100%
serious.
But she went out on a limb and said these things are doctored. They're trying to damage my image, and it's not. Like they were pulled straight from the website.
Yeah, and they left her Twitter up for days after that, so people were combing through them.
Yeah.
Again, the person who works for Netflix that didn't look through her Twitter beforehand months ago.
Yeah.
What were you doing?
Especially in this day and age.
Exactly.
You should be doing that for everybody.
Literally, they do that for all the people on SNL. They definitely should be doing it for the main woman in the main Oscar movie.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. I still think Zoe's probably going to win.
I wish not.
I mean, I want Ariana to win, definitely.
Yeah, she would be my number one. But I haven't seen Amelia Perez. I still am dragging my feet.
You have to watch it.
I know.
I just want you to. I want to know what you think.
Yeah,
more than anything.
I will.
Yeah. But Zoe won, Demi won, Adrian Brody won, and Kieran Culkin won. So far they have pretty much swept.
Have any predictors in terms of like Hollywood Reporter changed their predictions since this award show or not yet?
Not yet, but Variety is not predicting Zoe. They're predicting Ariana.
Really?
And Scott Feinberg is predicting Timothy.
But Zoe.
He's predicting Zoe, yeah, but he's predicting Timothy. And he's also thinking that movie's going to win Best Picture.
Who do you... We'll do that sooner.
Yeah.
Closer to time.
I know. It's getting time, though. We're close. Anything else you still need to see? I don't think so.
I think just Amelia Perez.
Yeah.
Patrick still has I'm Still Here, which I think he could still watch on my Film Independent app. I think. And Patrick, you would need to do that like in the next week.
That, to me, has the most to gain.
Yeah.
Because foreign film... Zoe is still Zoe in her own right, but the movie itself is going to, I think, struggle. And if they were smart, they would have that blasted everywhere.
Totally. AC Consulting.
Literally, talk to us. Okay. We have 3 movies to talk about.
We do?
You're going first. Talking about a movie we did not see together, sadly. Companion. Starring Jack Quaid, Sophie Thatcher, Rupert Friend, and Lucas Gage.
Who I hate. I'm so sorry.
You don't need to apologize to me.
I shouldn't be saying these things.
What do you call it? What did Tina Fey say?
Yeah.
Authenticity is expensive.
Exactly.
I don't care. I mean, here's the thing. I like so many people that tell the truth.
Yeah.
You like Howard. I like Wendy Williams.
Yes.
Rosie O'Donnell, back in the day, if she didn't like a movie, she would say she didn't like it.
Yeah, that's true.
Isn't that the whole point of this? What do you want to hear us talk about? We went to see a movie, we loved it.
Yeah.
Next movie, we went to see it, we loved it.
Right.
What would we be talking about?
That's a very good point. So maybe we are re-injecting the new generation of honest voices.
Yeah, it's not like we're saying they need to like go to H-double hockey sticks.
Well, I did just say I hate Lucas Gage.
Oh yeah, that's
I don't
true.
know him.
There are sometimes like when we saw or you didn't see it. What was the one where it was scary? Tarot. And I saw these people should stop being actors. Maybe that was mean.
Yeah.
But they should. I don't disagree. I'm gonna still stand by it.
Well, do you know what Companion's about?
No, I'm gonna let you do it.
First of all, I talked about it with my brother Derek, and he was like, "Oh, I didn't know it was about an AI robot." And I was like, "Well, the poster, she has white eyeballs."
I didn't even know that.
What?
I mean, I just remember the pic. Only thing I've ever seen about it is that when her arm is on fire.
And that makes you think she's not a robot.
No, I thought she was a robot. I thought it was like Stepford Wives.
Right. And that is kind of what it is. You know, it sets it up in a way, though, where I guess if you aren't familiar, you're like, oh, maybe this is just a normal kind of fun, quirky love story.
Yeah.
But ultimately is about Jack Quaid, who has a girlfriend, and they are going away to a lake house for like a vacation. And it turns out they're there to use the foreign guy's home and try to get all of his money, and then you discover that she's a robot and there's people die, and you know it becomes kind of like a silly sci-fi horror movie.
Yeah,
I thought it was really terrible, truly terrible.
What role did Lucas play?
I don't want to spoil it.
Oh, okay, then don't.
But he plays one of the friends who we think are friends.
Okay.
because it's Jack Quaid, it's Homegirl from Yellow Jackets, a couple, another couple, and then another couple. So it's like Patrick, what were you gonna say? Oh, I fully heard a voice.
It's Lucas Gage and then Harvey Julian from What We Do in the Shadows.
Yes, Harvey Julian from What We Do in the Shadows.
Okay.
They play a couple, and then there's the bad guy and his girlfriend, who we think is his girlfriend.
Yeah.
So they ultimately all just want to get the bad guy, in quotes, money and the house and all that stuff, but everything else unravels.
What didn't you like?
The writing was really terrible. I will say the acting, she is amazing.
Yeah.
I feel like she is picking fun, different things for sure. But the writing didn't feel kind of like another movie we're going to talk about, which now is clicking into my brain. It didn't feel like this is how people talk. It was overtly funny to me, and it's advertised as kind of like a horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
When really it's like a comedy. Like it borders on. I mean, it's 1,000% supposed to be a comedy, without a doubt in my mind. But it is not scary at all. And going into it, if you watch the trailer, it's from the people who brought Barbarian. So when you have that in your mind, you're thinking, oh, there's going to be shock and awe and actual kind of scary tension. No.
Yeah.
Not at all. It's very silly.
Do you like him?
I do like him.
Patrick last night was saying he doesn't think he's very good.
I disagree.
Yeah.
Maybe he was miscast.
Yeah.
He's great on The Boys. The Boys is fantastic.
Yeah.
It just really sucked. I'm sorry to say.
Well, that's okay.
And you're going to see it or not?
I feel like I should see it. Also, there's really not a lot out.
No.
We're kind of in a dead zone of movies, but
That's
it's
true.
award season, so that's always how it is.
Yeah. This, to me, felt like a Netflix movie.
Mm-hmm. It sort of seemed like that.
No need to see it in theaters.
Can I say two things about award shows?
Sure.
Number one, I meant to say this earlier about the Grammys. Isn't it fascinating that Taylor Swift didn't win anything, and all of a sudden the online perception of her was so positive from the award show?
Yeah, people hate her.
But it was like she was just having a good time at the award show, and people were like into that.
Mm-hmm.
But when she starts winning things, people are like, "Oh, she's annoying."
Yeah, of course.
But
That's not surprising to me.
I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
Also, the one thing I will say in positive about the Critics' Choice Awards, which we talked about being like a B-list award show, is they do nominate things that we don't see other places.
True.
Like they have more network shows.
Mm-hmm.
They have, like you said, What We Do in the Shadows. That was there. Like there are other shows present that you don't normally see.
Matlock.
Exactly. I think she'll probably win the Emmy though.
Wow.
Which is wild. Anything else you want to say about Companion?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
No.
I do feel like I'll see it probably. Maybe this week.
Yeah. Great.
Next, we're going to talk about the movie we saw together, which is Present, starring Lucy Liu, Chris Sullivan, Callie Liang, and Eddie Medei. It is a Steven Soderbergh movie.
Who has retired and unretired.
Has 2 movies coming out in the next month.
Yeah. He's probably retired 500 times.
And it is about a house that is haunted. Not haunted in that kind of way, like the Omen, but haunted in like there's a presence, for lack of a better word, in the house that's like these people are sort of experiencing and feeling.
Right.
And it's the camera moves. It's from a perspective where the camera's like watching the people, so it moves around with them.
Like the camera is the ghost.
Yeah. Is that a spoiler?
No.
Okay.
It's one of the worst movies ever made.
Honestly, it's one of those where everybody else that has seen it in our world of people, and Movie Boy Guy's not in our world of people, but like every other person that I've followed or whatever online has talked about how much they loved it, and I thought, what exactly did I miss? Because it was terrible. Not even bad. It was like bad.
I could not agree more. I knew, like you said, like 10 minutes into the movie.
Yeah.
Very quickly.
Yeah.
When they're first looking at the house, it starts with them looking at a house that they want to buy. And the way that Lucy Liu is talking to Homeboy from This Is Us did not feel legitimate at all. Literally did not believe it.
Here's the bottom line if you're writing a script.
Right.
You have to make it sound like people are actually speaking.
Yeah.
The movie we saw last night, Hard Eyes, which we'll talk about in a minute, it was the same exact thing. Those people don't speak like that.
Yeah.
So which that was like absurdist kind of comedy. This is not.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to just be normal people living in a house and like they don't know they're in a scary movie. So yeah, they were talking like it sounded like AI. I mean, that's the best way to say it. It sounded like a robot had written it. It sounded like Hallmark Channel.
But then a part of me also thinks too, can I blame the actors? And I think you can a little bit.
The boy who was the teenager,
Yeah.
the blonde guy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that honestly, I say the same thing to him. Find something else to do. That was, he was terrible. He was talking like a robot.
I thought the girl did too, the daughter.
Yeah.
When she would like look around and be like, what was that?
Yeah.
It was, I just was like, girl.
There's a twist, I guess, at the end, sort of, which was not interesting in any way to me.
And it went right over my head.
And you weren't the only one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It just like, when you hear that piece of it, the things that the ghost or the spirit does throughout the movie, like moving the books, why?
Mm-hmm.
Also, if the spirit knows what's going to happen and can predict it, I'm trying not to like give it away, but like, then
Like, why wouldn't that
there are
influence
100
choices?
actions
Yeah.
you could have done
Yes.
other than sit in the closet and watch things happen.
Your sister hook up with a boy.
That's a spoiler.
Oh.
But
guess
I'd
you're
say
right.
it's like you what? Like, why are you moving a book around?
I know.
Just there was no thought. It was a gimmick. The whole thing was a
Exactly.
gimmick.
Yeah.
Let's follow people from the point of view of a ghost.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's fun.
I wish it would have been scary.
Yeah,
It's more of a drama, like a family drama.
exactly.
Dealing with drama.
Trauma mama. It was
Trauma.
bad. I mean, bad.
One of the worst movies ever made.
So bad.
Yeah. Oh, don't let JP jump up here.
Okay. He turned on me a little bit ago.
Good.
I was petting on it. Why good? That's mean. Okay, finally, last movie we're going to talk about, Hard Eyes, starring Olivia Holt, Mason Gooding,
Gooding.
That was my autocorrect. Jordan, what also corrected to Jordan's Brewster, Jordana Brewster, and Devon Sawa. It is about two people that live in Seattle that are being chased by this serial killer that every Valentine's Day targets couples and kills them.
That's a great idea.
Fun idea for a movie. It was fun, but it was. I think the problem was they didn't have a clear. You could tell when they were making the movie, they didn't have a clear vision for what type of movie they were making.
You know, for the longest time, I thought you were seeing that Ki Hee Kwan movie.
Love Hurts, which is
Yeah.
essentially the same style of movie, and it came out the same day.
Yeah.
Both of them feel like they should be on Netflix. Yeah, I thought, okay, the main girl and Mason, they're fine. They were basically trying to do like a rom-com meets horror movie. But halfway through the movie, they decide they're making like a not another teen movie, scary movie, absurd kind of comedy where they're talking like people don't speak, like they're talking like the characters in Scary Movie, or like think what's her name is in Scary Movie and the cop, and every time they show her the hat gets wider. It's like that type of humor.
No way.
But that doesn't come in till like halfway through the movie.
How weird.
So the beginning of the movie, you don't quite know that's where we're going,
Yeah.
other than I can't remember her name now. The lady she was in. Did you ever see You Hurt My Feelings? The Julian. Anyway, that lady that's her sister in that. She has like a Cruella de Vil streak in her hair and like a thick Southern accent, like Paula Deen. And I was like, oh, okay, so this is trying to be like that kind of comedy. I think it was just kind of misadvertised.
Weird.
Also, if it's that type of horror movie where there's like blood and guts or whatever, we need to
Right.
see it more than the 3 times that are in the trailer.
Agreed.
Same with like Megan. Megan was fun, but I had seen all the killing scenes in the trailer. This was fun, but I had seen all the like 3 murders that happened in the trailer.
When will they learn?
So there was no surprise there. I don't know. It was fine.
Not for me.
No, it was. I enjoyed it. Like I say, it was. I thought it was fun.
I said after Presents, I was like, I hate sitting through bad movies. And you said, I don't.
I don't.
I really do.
I love going to the movies.
So do I, but like, if I really hate it, it's like, oh, this is a generous waste of time.
That's
Hi,
true.
JP. He's
That's
sitting on the
true.
lap. He's going to record.
JP, hello. Welcome to Let's Chat. And don't let him breathe in the mic. Patrick will turn it off.
No.
Okay, now it's time for our question. Anything you want to say about Hard Eyes?
No.
All three of them in theaters now. It's kind of like, that's always how the beginning of the year is. A lot of horror movies. Do you want to see that Mark Wahlberg movie?
Yeah. Are you insane?
Okay, I'm just checking. Our question, if you have a question for us, you can write into us at our email, let's chat with Curry and Adrian at gmail.com. You can call us, leave us a voicemail, send us a text, 919-675-CHAT, which is, I just ran out of breath, 919-675-2428. You can comment on our social media, any of those things. And our question comes from Amanda, who I've known since I was like 15 years old.
Hey, Amanda.
Hey. She said, have you ever been blocked by a celebrity? Which is such a funny question.
Have I ever been blocked? No, but I've been unfollowed by Aubrey Plaza, and I don't know why. And I wish I did.
That is shocking.
I really wish I did. Blocked. I don't think I've been blocked by a celebrity. You followed the celebrity.
I have.
Candace Glover.
I have been. She blocked me.
No.
Yes.
But then she unblocked you.
After I messaged her. Or no, actually, what happened is she blocked me on Twitter, and then I tweeted and said a picture of it and said, I am obsessed with Candace Glover, and for some reason, she blocked me.
But then didn't I fight with her as well?
That's
on behalf
why she
of
blocked
you?
me.
Yeah.
She blocked me because you had said something like, you said like she's lame or like she's a has-been or something like that.
I wish I could find it.
I know. And she said, your friend was talking crazy about me in the replies. And I said, well, I don't know, but I love you. So I didn't say anything. I said, I went to the thing just to watch her, remember? In Inglewood.
That's right.
I love her. And that hurt my feelings. And I was also in the bathroom at the Grove tweet messaging with American Idol winner Candace Glover in the cold bathroom.
I had said, I think you deleted the tweet. Oh no, you said today American Idol winner Candace Glover blocked me on Instagram for literally no reason. Don't worry, girl. I'm still gonna bop to your CD.
Amen.
Is what you said in 2018. I responded and said, this is what happens when you have no music to record. And you responded to me in the words of Rob with the gif of Oprah Winfrey. And then she responded to me and said, sir, you know nothing about me or my career. So please, anyway, at Curry Terrell, I made a joke stating I was blocking everyone who voted negatively on my poll. I was shocked to see your name on that list since you've supported me for so long.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
And then I responded and said, what poll?
Literally. I know.
And that was the end of that.
That was shocking. That was a shocking experience. And keep in mind, Simpson, she has released no music, so you were right.
I was
Candace,
correct.
if you're listening, we love you.
We do love you.
And
You're
they
amazing.
took her music off of Spotify.
Really?
So you can't listen to the American Idol song. You can't listen to Cried. You can't listen to the one that's a bad word.
So she's the only one that's blocked you that you know of.
Yeah, but she unblocked me.
Does she still follow you?
I don't think so. You know who does follow me, though? Aubrey O'Day.
That's a win.
Because I tweeted at her and said, hey, we've been standing out in the lobby, or we're in your concert, and it's supposed to start 2 hours ago. Where are you at? Mm-hmm. And she followed me. Didn't respond, but she followed me. Okay. Still didn't come out for like 30 minutes.
That is amazing. Yeah, I don't know of anybody that has blocked me. Only unfollow. And Aubrey Plaza is the one.
Jenny Connor?
She still follows me.
As she should.
Yeah, yeah. Most people don't know who that is, but she is a producer, writer, director of Girls and many other things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your question, Amanda.
Great question.
It was a fun one. If you have a question for us, you can call us, leave us a voicemail, send us a text, 919-675-2428, which is 919-675-CHAT. You can also send us an email, let's chat with Curry and Adrian at gmail.com. Now it is time for our Songs of the Week.
Mine is My Way by Yola.
Control over me. Everybody knows that you get what you want.
Who we love.
Is it My Way?
No, I played this for you.
I remember it. I loved it. I love Yola.
She's great. We became familiar with her when she was doing like more country kind of like rock style music, like classic rock kind of music.
Exactly.
And now this is more almost like Michael Jackson pop 80s vibe.
Yeah, it is sort of like almost like Janet Jackson.
Yeah.
Like that kind of like really late 80s
yeah.
Almost
Radio
like
pop.
electronic.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. It's so fun.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
My song of the week, you want to say it?
What?
Abracadabra.
The category is Dance or Die.
Great.
By Lady Gaga. Great song. I love the video.
Abracadabra, you know, hula la.
That was pretty good. People say it's a return to form.
Yeah, but she's always been that.
Exactly.
Rain on Me is basically the same thing.
100%. Why do you think this is clicking in the way it is?
I don't know. I think because there's heavy choreography, not choreography.
Yeah, and I think too the Bruno song. It's not hurting.
That's a good point.
I wish they had sang that. I mean, California Dreamin', I understand why they sang it on the Grammys.
But you said you can't sing Die with a Smile after fires.
But why make it about the fires? That just go up there and sing your song like everybody else. I understand not singing on the Fire Aid thing, but it's the Grammys and you're nominated for that song, so just sing it.
You like that song that she wrote for the Fire Aid?
No.
Denise told us the other day, she's like, I can't find that song to stream anywhere.
It's for the best.
And I said, I don't think it's being released.
You know who else was good on the Grammys?
Who?
Billie.
She was good. I just wish she would sing louder.
They need to turn her up.
Yeah.
Sabrina, the same thing. I thought she's moving a lot. They need to bump her volume
Totally.
up.
Totally.
Yeah. Anyway, Abracadabra is a bop.
Wow.
Big bop. What are you looking forward to this coming week?
We won't do the podcast again.
Or basically every other week right now.
Wow.
Sorry. Happy Valentine's Day.
I will be in Savannah, Georgia for a wedding.
And you've never been to Savannah?
I don't think I've ever been to Georgia besides for a layover.
This is a big moment.
I know. I'm like, how am I getting from Savannah to the hotel?
How are you?
I guess an Uber.
How far is it from the hotel?
I think 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, not bad.
Surely there's Ubers, right?
Oh my God, yeah. There's Ubers in Hillsboro.
Oh.
But it'll be like coming in 1 hour. Okay. At that point, I could like call
Walk.
somebody. Exactly. Walk, literally.
Yeah, so I'll be in Savannah this weekend. And it's a 4-day weekend, which is a dream come true.
Happy President's Day.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a big week coming up.
What are you looking forward to?
I don't think I have a single plan.
That's not true.
What are we
supposed
doing?
to go see Sex and the City.
Oh, we're going to see Sex and the City on Thursday. I'm going to see Jennifer's Body with Patrick on Friday.
Yeah, there you go. You got lots of play.
I feel like Saturday I have something too. Oh, I want to go see Meet Me in St. Louis.
Wow. For $25.
Is that how much it is? Why do you keep saying that? It's making me nervous about things. Anyway, thank y'all so much for listening and have a great 3-day weekend, 4-day weekend next week. What is it, 3-day weekend?
3-day.
Because Friday isn't the holiday.
No, but in my mind, it is for me because I'm going to be off.
Okay, so everybody is listening. Have a great 3-day weekend. Adrian, have a happy 4-day weekend.
Thank you.
Bye, y'all. Thank you so much for listening to Let's Chat with Curry and Adrian. If you enjoyed the show, and we know you did, subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen. Don't forget to leave a 5-star review. Keep the conversation going by following me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Curry Terrell, and Adrian on Instagram at Adrian McMill, and Twitter at Yo Adrian McMill. Discover our weekly song picks by adding our playlist on Spotify or Apple Music, all linked in this week's episode description. Got questions or feedback? Email us at letschatwithcurry@gmail.com. See you next time. Bye, y'all.